many years, I had those questions. Why should I confess my sins to a priest? Or why is the church telling us these things about certain topics? We all have those questions and we wonder, but some wander off the journey. And I can relate to that. And so, it was because of an encounter with Christ, an experience with Him, and knowing people, meeting people who had this joy of knowing Christ, that brought within me a desire to want to know more.
It was really in 1984 when Mary Jane and I had an opportunity to go to the Holy Land. We went on our own, just the two of us, but that was such a profound experience. We had a deeper love for the Lord and for our church, and we began to develop relationships. I entered into the diaconate program, and then it was again in 1986 that we had another opportunity to go. The experience that we had the first time was fortified and a real burning in our hearts. We talked to our pastor, Monsignor Flynn, and he told us about this ministry that he had been thinking about. We decided to leave our jobs and to work for St. Matthew's, and for 7.5 years, that was our main ministry of going door to door throughout the parish boundaries. In 1992, after another pilgrimage to the Holy Land, we stayed an extra couple of weeks. And it was really during that time, in 1992, in the Garden of Gethsemane, that this idea of starting a ministry, a Catholic evangelization ministry, started to grow in our hearts.
The ministry of evangelization encompasses quite a bit. It's a big word. But the new evangelization, as John Paul II proclaimed several years ago, Pope Benedict XVI, and today Pope Francis, talks about getting Catholics excited about their faith. We at the Pilgrim Center of Hope are happy that we're responding to that call at the grassroots level, helping people encounter Christ.
I believe we can say the pearl of the Pilgrim Center of Hope is this chapel. It's just it's a refuge for all of us who work here. This is where our day begins, prayer here. Whenever we have something of discernment that we really need to bring to the Lord, well, we just run to this beautiful chapel. We would invite you to, if you're in the area, to come and visit. Everybody that has visited this chapel has expressed how peaceful and how beautiful it is.
We have lots of people behind the scenes who are members of our family. Prayer intercessors are the foundation of the Pilgrim Center of Hope. There are many women and men who cannot physically come, who cannot go to the conferences, who cannot go to the different events and participate physically. But without them, nothing would be possible. We don't start any meeting without asking for the grace from the prayer intercessors. We don't start any event without first asking for prayer. They are vital. Without them, we would not exist. So no matter where you are, you can participate at the Pilgrim Center of Hope. Whether you are a cloistered nun or an invalid in your home or ready to march out the door, we have a place for you at the Pilgrim Center of Hope.
Help us cast the net into the world. Help us to reach out to people, let them know and hear about God's love for them.